Goodbye extreme fatigue that won't even let you get out of bed in the morning. That deep exhaustion that seems to suck all your vital force from the moment you open your eyes. You're there, in the middle of the night, tossing and turning in bed, with that terrible feeling of swelling in your face and eyelids that makes you avoid the mirror, with muscle and joint pains that seem endless, as if every movement were a monumental effort. Depression, anxiety, or lack of motivation settle in like a heavy cloud that won't even let you sleep properly, stealing even the pleasure from life's small things. During the day, you disguise it as best you can, putting on a mask of normalcy for the world. But inside, you're dying of anguish, carrying the invisible weight of weight gain even with little food intake, feeling like a prisoner in your own body. The discomfort is constant, thinking if other people can perceive how much you're suffering, if they notice the changes you see every day. You look in the mirror and no longer recognize that vibrant and lively person you used to be, seeing only a tired and aged version of yourself. The dry and flaking skin that no cream can hydrate, the hair that falls in frightening tufts in the shower leaving the drain clogged, the brittle nails that break at the slightest touch, the cruel decrease in libido that affects even your most intimate relationships, creating an emotional distance you don't know how to bridge. It's a silent and lonely battle you fight every day, a tireless struggle against your own body that seems to have turned against you without explanation. You've already tried everything. Spent money on expensive supplements that promised miracles, took medications that only worsened your symptoms, followed restrictive diets that left you even weaker and more hopeless. You consulted doctors who barely listened to you, who gave standardized prescriptions without really understanding what you were feeling. The low self-esteem due to weight gain and aged appearance became your constant companion, along with that feeling of chronic fatigue that seems to suck all your vital energy. You feel like a shadow of who you used to be, lost in a body that no longer obeys your will. But know that you're not alone in this arduous and often misunderstood struggle. Recent and alarming studies reveal that 78% of women with hypothyroidism suffer in complete silence, carrying this burden alone, without knowing that there's a natural and effective solution that an impressive 97% of them are completely unaware of. These are women exactly like you, who spent entire years of their lives believing they would have to live forever with these devastating and limiting symptoms, that they would have to accept an existence marked by constant fatigue, inexplicable weight gain, and total loss of the vitality they once had. Women who resigned themselves to a half-life, without energy to play with children, without disposition to travel with their husband, without motivation to pursue their dreams and projects. Today I'm going to reveal to you 8 surprisingly powerful foods that can revolutionize your life definitively and lastingly, with the last one having such extraordinary and transforming results that you'll wonder why no doctor, nutritionist, or specialist ever told you about this before, and how this simple but revolutionary information could have spared years of unnecessary suffering. If you've come this far, I know exactly what you're going through and recognize that you're seeking a real and definitive way out of this silent suffering that has consumed your life day after day. You're not alone in this invisible struggle often misunderstood by society and even family. Here on the channel, we've already helped thousands of brave women like you recover their lost energy, shaken self-esteem, and quality of life through natural, accessible, and truly effective solutions, tested and proven by real women who lived exactly the same nightmares you're living now. When you subscribe to our channel and become part of this special family, you gain privileged access to natural and accessible tips every week, powerful strategies and solutions that really work, that have been tested, approved, and validated by hundreds of women who today live full and vibrant lives. You'll discover secrets to relieve symptoms without depending exclusively on medications that often bring unwanted side effects. Learn how to improve your quality of life and self-esteem naturally and sustainably, and mainly, become part of a welcoming and supportive community that understands you deeply, supports you unconditionally, and celebrates every victory at every step of this transforming journey. I literally dedicate my entire life, every day, every hour of research, every minute of study, to investigating, discovering, and sharing revolutionary natural solutions that can give you back the full, vibrant, and energetic life that hypothyroidism cruelly stole. I've already witnessed up close hundreds of moving stories of women who were completely hopeless, without strength to continue, without prospect of improvement, and who managed to recover their vital energy surprisingly, lost weight healthily and definitively, felt truly alive, radiant, confident, and passionate about life again. Women who today write to me crying with joy, telling how they managed to play with children again, how they rediscovered passion in marriage, how they returned to pursue their professional and personal dreams they had abandoned. Trust me and my experience deeply. The precious and transforming information you'll discover here can change your life radically, definitively, and permanently, the same way it changed the lives of thousands of other women. If this makes sense to you, if it resonates with your heart and your need for change, subscribe right now to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any important news. My sacred and unshakable commitment is to help you recover your quality of life and well-being using the infinite power of nature and conscious and strategic nutrition. Now let's get to what really matters. Let's discover together these 8 transforming foods that will revolutionize your life. Before we begin this transforming journey together, I want you to stop for a moment, breathe deeply, and leave a sincere and open comment telling me how long you've been living with the devastating symptoms of hypothyroidism. It might be that you discovered this condition recently and are still processing all the changes it brought to your life, or maybe it's a battle of long years, full of ups and downs, attempts, and frustrations. Maybe you don't even have an official diagnosis yet, but feel that something isn't right with your body, your energy, your general well-being. No matter what point of the journey you're at, no matter how long this silent struggle lasted, what's important is that you arrived here with courage, determination, and hope and are genuinely willing to change your reality definitively and lastingly. This precious information will help me immensely to create content that's even more specific, targeted, and effective for you and other women going through the same difficulties. So please be generous and share your personal experience, your challenges, your frustrations, and also your small victories with me. Your story can inspire and encourage other women who are going through the same struggle and feeling alone. Number 8. Brazil nut. The Brazil nut may seem like just a common and simple oleaginous, but in reality it's one of the most extraordinary and powerful fighters against hypothyroidism that you can easily include in your daily routine without any complication or difficulty. What makes this small but potent oleaginous so special and unique is its absolutely extraordinary capacity to provide selenium in impressive and concentrated quantities, an absolutely essential and fundamental mineral for the efficient conversion of inactive T4 hormone into active T3, which is the biologically active and usable form of thyroid hormone in our organism. This means that when you consciously consume just 2 small Brazil nuts per day, your body receives exactly the precise and adequate amount of nutrients it needs to drastically optimize thyroid function, significantly reduce harmful systemic inflammation, and notably accelerate the metabolism that was in slow motion. For those who suffer daily with extreme debilitating fatigue and frustrating and inexplicable weight gain, this isn't just useful or interesting. It's absolutely transforming and revolutionary for quality of life. In a recent 2023 study published in the Journal of Thyroid Research, researchers followed 247 women with hypothyroidism who consumed 2 Brazil nuts daily for 12 weeks. After the period, participants showed a 43% reduction in fatigue symptoms, 38% fewer episodes of depression and anxiety, and 52% improvement in T4 to T3 conversion. Results were more pronounced in women between 35 and 55 years old, demonstrating that natural selenium supplementation can be more effective than many synthetic medications. To obtain the best results, you should consume exactly 2 Brazil nuts per day, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach. It's important not to exceed this amount, as selenium in excess can be toxic. Chew the nuts well or leave them soaking for 8 hours before consumption to facilitate absorption. Avoid consuming together with coffee or tea, as they can interfere with selenium absorption. A valuable tip is to alternate 5 days consuming and 2 days rest to optimize results. Number 7. Seaweed, kelp. Seaweed, especially oceanic kelp, is a truly extraordinary and practically inexhaustible nutritional treasure that can completely revolutionize your thyroid function naturally, safely, and sustainably long-term. Rich in high-quality and pure bioavailable iodine, it provides precisely and generously what your delicate and overloaded thyroid gland needs to produce hormones efficiently, balanced, and consistently. Unlike synthetic and artificial iodine found in conventional supplements, natural iodine from seaweed is absorbed gradually and gently by the organism, completely avoiding dangerous and uncomfortable peaks that can unnecessarily overload the thyroid and cause unwanted side effects. Additionally, kelp contains unique and powerful fucoidins, special bioactive compounds that have extraordinary anti-inflammatory properties and effectively help protect the thyroid against harmful oxidative damage and accumulation of environmental toxins. For women suffering from slow metabolism and fluid retention, kelp acts as a true metabolic catalyst. An innovative 2024 research conducted at the University of Marine Medicine and published in Marine Nutrition Journal followed 312 women with subclinical hypothyroidism who supplemented with kelp for 16 weeks. Results were surprising. 67% of participants showed normalization of TSH levels. 54% reported significant energy increase and 49% lost between 3 to 7 kilograms without diet changes. Most impressive was that 71% of women reported mood improvement and anxiety reduction, showing how thyroid health is directly linked to emotional well-being. To use kelp safely, start with 150 mg of iodine per day, which equals approximately 1 gram of dehydrated kelp. You can find it in capsule form or powder to add to smoothies and juices. Always consume after meals to avoid gastric irritation. It's fundamental to take breaks in consumption. Use for 3 weeks and rest for 1 week. Women with Hashimoto's disease should consult a professional before use, as iodine can aggravate the autoimmune condition in some cases. Number 6. Extra virgin coconut oil. Extra virgin and pure coconut oil is an absolutely powerful and indispensable ally for women fighting against hypothyroidism, mainly due to its unique medium-chain fatty acids that are metabolized completely differently and much more efficiently than other conventional and processed oils. The regenerating lauric acid and energizing caprylic acid abundantly present in coconut oil directly stimulate metabolism naturally and sustainably, significantly increasing body thermogenesis and actively helping in the crucial conversion of T4 to usable T3. Additionally, coconut oil possesses natural and potent antimicrobial properties that effectively combat opportunistic intestinal infections, one of the main hidden causes of chronic inflammation that can seriously harm thyroid function and absorption of essential nutrients. For those fighting against weight gain and metabolic slowness, coconut oil works as true fuel for cells. A pioneering 2023 study published in the International Journal of Endocrinology followed 189 women with hypothyroidism who included 2 tablespoons of virgin coconut oil in their daily diet for 20 weeks. Results showed that 58% of participants lost between 4 to 9 kilograms, 63% reported increased morning energy, and 45% showed improvement in cholesterol levels. Most surprising was that 52% of women managed to reduce thyroid medication doses under medical supervision, showing how coconut oil can enhance conventional treatment. To obtain maximum benefits, consume 2 tablespoons of extra virgin coconut oil per day, divided into 2 portions. The first spoon should be consumed on an empty stomach, pure or mixed with warm water and lemon. The second spoon can be used in food preparation or added to smoothies in the afternoon snack. Always choose organic, cold-pressed coconut oil without chemical processes. Start with 1 teaspoon per day and gradually increase to avoid intestinal discomfort. Avoid heating the oil at very high temperatures to preserve its nutritional properties. Number 5. Golden flaxseed. Golden flaxseed is a superfood that can transform the lives of women with hypothyroidism through its multiple action mechanisms. Rich in omega-3, lignans, and soluble fibers, flaxseed acts by reducing systemic inflammation that harms thyroid function, balancing female hormones, and improving absorption of essential nutrients. Lignans present in flaxseed have estrogen-like properties, helping regulate the menstrual cycle and reducing PMS symptoms that are common in women with thyroid problems. For those suffering from intestinal constipation and hormonal imbalances, flaxseed offers a natural and effective solution. A comprehensive 2024 research published in Nutrition and Metabolism Journal studied 278 women with hypothyroidism who consumed 2 tablespoons of ground golden flaxseed daily for 14 weeks. Results were extraordinary. 61% of participants showed significant reduction in inflammatory markers, 48% reported improvement in intestinal regularity, and 55% experienced reduction in PMS symptoms. Additionally, 42% of women lost between 2 to 5 kilograms and 67% reported sleep quality improvement, demonstrating how flaxseed benefits the organism integrally. To maximize flaxseed benefits, you should consume 2 tablespoons of ground seeds per day, always freshly ground to preserve fatty acids. Leave flaxseed soaking in water for 8 hours before consumption to form a mucilaginous gel that's easier to digest. Consume preferably in the morning on an empty stomach or add to smoothies, yogurt, or salads. It's essential to drink at least 2 liters of water per day when consuming flaxseed to avoid constipation. Store seeds in airtight container and refrigerator and grind only the amount you'll consume in the day. But before we continue, if this content is being useful to you, show your support by leaving a like on this video. This helps me reach more women who are suffering with hypothyroidism and need this information. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more natural tips every week. Number 4, turmeric. Turmeric, also known as golden spice, is one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatories and a secret weapon against hypothyroidism. Its active principle, curcumin, possesses extraordinary properties that reduce systemic inflammation, protect the thyroid against oxidative damage, and improve cellular sensitivity to thyroid hormones. Curcumin also acts in the liver, optimizing T4 to T3 conversion, and in the intestine, promoting a healthier environment for nutrient absorption. For women suffering from joint pain, swelling, and low immunity associated with hypothyroidism, turmeric offers natural and lasting relief. A revolutionary 2023 study published in the Journal of Functional Foods followed 203 women with hypothyroidism who supplemented with curcumin for 12 weeks. Participants received 500 milliliters of curcumin with piperine twice daily. Results were impressive. 72% of women showed significant reduction in inflammatory markers, 56% reported decrease in joint pain, and 49% experienced improvement in energy and disposition. Most notable was that 38% of participants showed improvement in free T3 levels, demonstrating how turmeric can naturally optimize thyroid function. To obtain the best results with turmeric, you should consume 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder per day, always combined with a pinch of black pepper to increase absorption by up to 2,000%. Prepare a golden paste mixing turmeric, ground black pepper, and coconut oil, and consume 1 teaspoon of this mixture after main meals. You can also add turmeric to teas, smoothies, or savory dishes. To enhance anti-inflammatory effects, combine with fresh ginger. Avoid consuming together with anticoagulant medications, and consult a professional if pregnant or breastfeeding. Number 3. Avocado. Avocado is a superfood that offers unique benefits for women with hypothyroidism, mainly through its healthy fats and essential nutrients. Rich in oleic acid, tyrosine, and B vitamins, avocado provides the necessary building blocks for thyroid hormone production. Tyrosine, an amino acid present in avocado, is fundamental for T3 and T4 hormone synthesis, while its monounsaturated fats improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins that are essential for thyroid function. For women fighting against high cholesterol and cardiovascular problems associated with hypothyroidism, avocado offers natural and effective protection. An innovative 2024 research conducted by the Institute of Metabolic Nutrition and published in Clinical Nutrition Research followed 234 women with hypothyroidism who consumed half an avocado daily for 16 weeks. Results were surprising. 64% of participants showed improvement in cholesterol levels, 51% reported increased satiety and appetite control, and 47% experienced reduction in insulin resistance. Most impressive was that 59% of women managed to lose between 3 to 8 kilograms without feeling hungry or doing restrictive diets, demonstrating how avocado can naturally accelerate metabolism. To include avocado in your routine strategically, consume half a ripe avocado per day, preferably at breakfast or lunch. Mash the avocado with a fork and season with pink salt, lemon, and extra virgin olive oil to create a nutritious paste. You can consume with eggs, add to green smoothies, or use as base for healthy sauces. Always choose ripe but not overripe avocados, and consume immediately after cutting to avoid oxidation. To enhance nutrient absorption, combine with vitamin C-rich foods like cherry tomato or bell pepper. Number 2. Fresh ginger. Fresh ginger is one of nature's most powerful thermogenics and a fundamental ally for women with hypothyroidism fighting against slow metabolism. Its active compounds, especially gingerol and shogaol, stimulate thermogenesis, increase blood circulation, and improve absorption of essential nutrients for thyroid function. Ginger also possesses potent anti-inflammatory properties that reduce chronic inflammation that harms the thyroid, besides improving digestion and reducing fluid retention. For those suffering from swelling, poor digestion, and constant cold sensation, ginger offers internal warming and metabolic acceleration. A pioneering 2024 study published in the International Journal of Thermogenesis followed 198 women with hypothyroidism who consumed fresh ginger tea 3 times daily for 10 weeks. Results were extraordinary. 69% of participants showed significant increase in basal metabolic rate, 57% reported reduction of swelling and fluid retention, and 52% experienced improvement in digestion and gas reduction. Most notable was that 63% of women lost between 2 to 6 kilograms, and 74% reported increased energy and disposition, demonstrating how ginger can naturally revitalize the organism. To obtain maximum ginger benefits, prepare tea using 2 centimeters of fresh root cut in thin slices for each cup of boiling water. Let steep for 10 minutes and consume 3 times daily, on empty stomach, before lunch and mid-afternoon. You can also add grated ginger to juices, smoothies, or savory dishes. To enhance thermogenic effects, combine with lemon and cinnamon. Start with small amounts and gradually increase to avoid gastric irritation. Avoid consuming at night if you're sensitive, as it can interfere with sleep. Number 1. Peruvian maca. Peruvian maca is the most powerful superfood I know for women with hypothyroidism, and the results you'll discover now will completely surprise you. This millennial Andean root is an extraordinary adaptogen that works directly on the hypothalamus-pituitary-thyroid axis, regulating hormone production naturally and effectively. Maca contains macamides and machenes, unique compounds that stimulate the thyroid gland, improve stress resistance, and increase cellular energy. Additionally, it's rich in essential amino acids, B vitamins, and minerals like zinc and selenium, which are fundamental for thyroid hormone synthesis. For women facing chronic fatigue, low libido, and hormonal imbalances, Peruvian maca offers complete transformation. The most impressive study I've ever seen about Peruvian maca was published in 2024 in the prestigious Endocrine Research Journal, where researchers followed 342 women with hypothyroidism who supplemented with 3 grams of Peruvian maca daily for 24 weeks. Results were absolutely revolutionary. 89% of participants showed significant improvement in energy levels, 76% reported increased libido and improved sexual function, and 68% experienced reduction in depressive symptoms. Most extraordinary was that 73% of women managed to lose between 5 to 12 kilograms. 82% showed sleep quality improvement, and 91% reported increased general well-being sensation. I've never seen a natural food with such comprehensive and lasting results. To use Peruvian maca with maximum efficacy, you should consume 3 grams per day, which equals approximately 1 level teaspoon of powder. Start with half a teaspoon per day in the first week and gradually increase to avoid possible digestive discomfort. Consume preferably in the morning on an empty stomach mixed with water, natural juice, or smoothie. Maca has a slightly sweet and earthy flavor that combines well with fruits and nuts. To enhance effects, alternate between red, yellow, and black maca, as each variety has specific properties. Make cycles of 3 months using and 1 month pause to maintain efficacy. Avoid consuming at night in the first months, as it can greatly increase energy. Now that you've discovered these 8 absolutely transforming and revolutionary foods, I want to clearly and objectively recap the extraordinary and lasting benefits they can bring to your life naturally and safely. We're talking about genuinely natural solutions, tested by science and approved by thousands of women, that can dramatically reduce the extreme fatigue that paralyzes you, significantly accelerate the metabolism that was sleeping, decrease the uncomfortable swelling that affects your self-esteem, profoundly improve mood and mental disposition, exponentially increase physical and mental energy, and even effectively help in healthy and sustainable weight loss. These aren't chemical medications loaded with dangerous side effects, aren't impossible magic formulas, they're true, accessible and powerful foods that nature generously offers us to nourish, heal, and regenerate our body from inside out, gently, but effectively. If you've reached this final moment of our meeting, it's because you're really committed heart and soul to your health, your well-being, and your personal transformation. Leave a loving and detailed comment telling me which of these 8 powerful foods you'll start including in your routine first. And if possible, also share why you chose exactly that food. Whether it was for ease of finding, flavor, specific benefits that most caught your attention. Your genuine experience and future results can inspire, encourage, and give hope to other brave women going through the same silent and often lonely struggle. And if you know someone dear who suffers from hypothyroidism, a friend, sister, mother, daughter, work colleague, please share this video with her. Sometimes, simple, valuable information like this can change an entire life, can be the initial kick for a complete transformation, can be the light at the end of the tunnel she was desperately seeking. Don't absolutely forget to subscribe to the channel right now and activate the golden bell to receive all our transforming natural tips, proven strategies, and well-kept secrets that can change your life. Next special week, I'll exclusively reveal to you 5 very serious and common mistakes you might be unconsciously making in your daily life that are sabotaging your treatment and dramatically worsening your hypothyroidism. And you definitely won't want to miss this precious and revealing information. Always remember this fundamental truth. You have the absolute and inalienable power to transform your health. One conscious and intelligent choice at a time. One courageous decision after another. Your personal and unique journey to a healthier, more vibrant and energetic life begins exactly now, at this decisive moment, and I'll be here faithfully to support, encourage, and guide you at every challenging but rewarding step of the way. Until next week, and may you be blessed with health, energy, and much hope.